Hi, it's Simon Beck here from Care Home Marketing Expert. And as we speak today, it's the 16th of March, Monday, the 16th of March, and the coronavirus is in full swing. And if you're watching this video, you're probably a care home owner or manager, and you've got your hands full dealing with the coronavirus. So what I wanted to do is give you 5 top tips for keeping in contact with your friends and family and relatives and everybody else who's got a vested interest in the care home and the people, your residents within it, and also staff members, of course. So here's the top 5 tips. Number 1, there's going to be a tremendous thirst for information from people coming at you from all different sides. So hold a daily briefing with all your staff. Tell all your staff exactly what's happening, what the latest advice is, what exactly they're to tell all the people who ask them about, can they come and visit or not, how the relatives are, etc. They're going to get bombarded by telephone calls, but you're going to get things coming from your contact form on your website. People are going to be emailing you. They'll be coming at you on your Facebook page and asking questions. So your staff, whoever deals with all these different media items, your staff needs to know what the answers are to the questions and to be able to give them seamlessly. So do a daily briefing to update them on what the situation is with that. Second, number 2, post the latest information on your Facebook page. Facebook's a fantastically easy platform to use. You should have a Facebook page, and this is a prime example of why you should have a Facebook page, because it's brilliant for communicating with friends and family and people who have a vested interest in the care home. So post the latest updates on your Facebook page, but make sure you pin them to the top of the page. So that means that they'll always appear at the top of the information that anybody sees in your timeline when they go onto your Facebook page. And then you can just keep adding the latest information to that post as you go along. Number 3, make sure you do the same thing on your website. I would suggest you, if you've got a blog section or a news section, you do the same thing as on your Facebook page. You can put exactly the same information on it. And then ideally put something on your home page with a link to that blog post, coronavirus update or something like that, or coronavirus information in red on your home page as a link. And that'll take them people to that blog post or news item. Keep that updated in the same way. Number 4, same thing with your Google Places page. If you haven't claimed your Google Places listing, you should do that. And that's another thing that gets an enormous amount of traffic on Google. People will go and they'll search for your care home and for information, and then they'll see the Google Places page on there. And a lot of people visit that. And if you've got a post on there telling them all about the latest, that's a great way of communicating with them. And number 5, and this is crucially important, you should have a list of email addresses and possibly mobile numbers for all your relatives and friends and everybody who's associated with the residents. Primarily, you want to use email, but you need to email them all on a regular basis, virtually on a daily basis, or whenever there's a significant update in the general information about the coronavirus. You need to be sending them emails out to let them know what's happening. People will have a thirst for information. They'll want to know what's happening in general, and they'll also want to know what's happening specifically with their elderly loved one. And this brings us on to the next section of this video, and that is a lot of care homes are shutting the doors to non-medical personnel. And obviously that's a very sensible precaution to take, being as we're dealing with the most vulnerable proportion of society at the moment. However, people want to know what's happening with their loved ones specifically. So here's a couple of ideas which I think we can expand on from the first 5 that I've given you, to give people more information and also to be a problem solver. And this is your opportunity, putting my marketing hat on at the moment, this is your opportunity to give outstanding customer service and to help to solve people's problems, which will drastically improve the reputation of your care home, or enhance the reputation of your care home. And if people get exceptional customer service, that's the greatest thing you can have in terms of word of mouth marketing. Anyway, so the first thing is that we said before, people have a thirst for information. So as well as using email, what you can do is you can email people and post on your Facebook that you're going to do a Facebook Live session. So Facebook makes it really, really easy just to basically press a button and to be able to broadcast to all the people who like your Facebook page. So if you tell people we're going to have a question and answer session about coronavirus and how it affects your loved ones, what we're doing in the care home to counteract it, all that kind of stuff. So what you can do is you can do a Facebook live session, email out to everybody, send them a text message saying, you know, 5 o'clock today, we're going to be doing a Facebook live session to be able to answer all your questions about coronavirus, tell you about all that we're doing about it, etc. And then you can just do a live session. You can literally do it from your phone if you want. And then basically just go through, tell everybody what's happening, what the latest information is, what you're doing to ensure that the virus doesn't spread and that that the staff don't bring it in and everything else. Go through all the list of precautions that you're taking and the infection control that you're doing, and then open it up for questions. And any questions that come in, you can just field them. So that's the first thing. And you can do the same thing live from YouTube as well. That's not quite as easy as Facebook, but it is still fairly simple and straightforward. And if you've got a YouTube channel, which you should have as part of your marketing arsenal, then you can log into your YouTube channel and do the same thing. Now, the final thing is people are going to want to know individually how their loved ones are, and also they will want to be able to, they can't see their loved ones, but they still want to be able to communicate with them. So be the problem solver, be the person that facilitates that. So here is a few ways that you can do that. Number one, you can invite them just for them to record a message on their smartphone and email it to you if you want. Number two, there are a number of different free platforms that you can use, like Zoom, which is zoom.us, or Skype, skype.com. They're free. Open an account there, and you can actually then have a video conversation between the relative and their loved one. So you can facilitate that in the home. You can email out saying, you know, we're going to be able to do this. Tell us at a time that you're free and we'll book you in for a video Skype session or a video Zoom session where you'll be able to talk live with your elderly loved one and sort of communicate with them like that way. Okay. And then finally, there are a number of different platforms. Dub.com is one which I use, which I'm using to record this video now. And there's another one called Bongiorno.com, where it makes it very, very easy to record video messages. So one of the things that Dub.com does is that you can have a video page up. You can record a video. So it would be like this. You'd record a video yourself saying, we want to be able to you to be able to communicate with your loved ones and pass on your messages, but obviously clearly you can't come and do that in person. So please just click the button below that you'll see, and that will open the camera app on your phone. Simply record a video into that camera app and press send. That video will come through to us, and then we'll pass it on and play it to your loved one. So Dub makes it very, very easy to be able to do that, give you a page and everything else that you just upload your video to, and then a call to action button, which will be that link. And then, as I say, when somebody clicks on that link, it will open up the camera app on their phone and they can record a video for their loved one. And I believe that Bongiorno does the same sort of thing. So, like I said, be the person who solves the problem. Be the person that that provides great customer service and facilitates and sets the mind of the residents themselves and also the families outside and friends that just want to communicate, they want to know, send messages to their loved ones that they're thinking about them, etc., and do that, like I said, either through live video sessions or through recorded video messages. Technology today makes it very, very simple. So that's what I recommend you do. Yeah. Keeping people informed is the most important thing in terms of keeping your residents and family, keeping their minds reassured of what's happening and their minds at rest with what's happening with their loved one. So please take those recommendations on board. I hope they're useful for you. And if you need anything else, don't hesitate to get in touch with us. Incidentally, hopefully on this page, if you come to a link, which I'll be sending out, you'll see a button below which says record video or something like that, or set it up. So that'll just give you an example of how you can use this sort of technology to for people to send videos to you. Okay, and incidentally, that's another thing that you can do for video testimonials. Another quick tip. If you want people to leave video testimonials for your home, you can invite them to do so on a page like this, and then they click the button and do it from their smartphone, and that's that. Actually, while I think about it, there's another thing I want to say, and that is that this is all going to go away one day in the not too distant future. But there is a strong chance that there's no other way of putting this, that a lot of elderly residents are going to die. And so that's going to create a situation where care homes are going to be wanting to fill beds very, very quickly. And so it comes down to basically who's got the best marketing in that case, who's got the best reputation that's going to encourage people to come in, and also who does the sort of best digital marketing. So rather than stop marketing, now is the time to think about your marketing, because when everybody's clamoring for the same sort of few people who are who can possibly become residents when the beds start emptying and you start getting into really difficult situation, it's going to be the ones who've got the best marketing that are going to be able to best place to attract those people into their care home and fill those beds. So that's the final thought I'd leave you with. If you haven't got your marketing sorted, get it sorted now, and obviously we can help you with that. Okay, hope this video is useful, and speak to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.